Hey everyone, this is a video tutorial on how to create annotations in your YouTube videos. Annotations are basically little notes or links that you can put into your video after you've uploaded them to YouTube. In Jimmy Kimmel's case, his staff has added note annotations with links to other videos and these transparent spotlight buttons which make clickable the images underneath going to separate links. It's pretty cool. So the way you can do that is you go to your video to an area where you want something to be clickable. In my case, it's right here at the end of this corporate video. I want this website link to be clickable. Right now, if you click on it, nothing happens, and we need to change that. So in the edit menu underneath, there's 6 buttons here. The 4th button over is called Annotations. We'll click on that, and it'll take us to the Annotations section. There is the timeline where all your annotations will show up. We're going to go to the end because I only need to add one at the very end here, and I will pause my video right where I want the annotation to show up, which is right here at this point. So let's add an annotation. Watch this section over here. As I add one, you can see where the annotation shows up. So from the menu here, there's 5 choices. I'm going to pick Spotlight for this demonstration. And boom, there's the annotation, showed up right here. This is all the editable stuff with your annotation. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the annotation in the video pane and drag it down. And I'm going to also drag the corners to make a clickable space for this annotation. So this whole space inside this rectangle is what the link will be clickable to the link I choose. We don't need to use this section over here. This is for text or font size or color because we're not using text. But we will. I don't want a border, so I'm going to choose no border, which is the last swatch here, no color at all. And we need this to be a link, so I will tick the link box, and I will tell it what kind of link. It's not a YouTube video or playlist or channel. So these are all Google related. This associated website is what you want. It's a website that's not associated with Google at all, like YouTube or your Google Plus page, but it needs to be connected to your Google account. In other words, associated with your Google account. And if you're not sure if the link that you're choosing is associated with your Google account, I will post a link in the description of this video where you can go and find out how to take care of that if you need to do that. So to prove my point, I will type in the entire URL of Clemens Food Group, and I will show you. Oops. It's still giving me this valid URL message. That's because I do not have Clemens Food Group associated with my Google account. But if I did, then this would be right. But for the purposes of teaching you how to do this, I'm going to put in a website that I do have associated with my Google account, which is my business website. Now you can see that warning has gone away. The link is now available. However, this does not match this, and that is for educational purposes only. If you were doing this for real, this link would have to match this link. I think you understand. All right, so now the last thing I need to do is I need to make sure that my annotation is the right length. So right now it's not going to the very end of the video. You can move your annotations all around. You're not committed to where you placed them originally, which is kind of cool. And you can make them longer or shorter based on how you drag the edges here. In my case, I want my annotation to be right where the playhead was, and I'm going to drag the corner so it's exactly the length from where the playhead starts to where the end of the video is. And it will last the entire end of the video. So that looks good to me. All right, so I will apply these changes, and I will go back to watch the video, and if I go to the end of the video again, my link should show up, and if I hover over it, you will see it is now clickable. I click on it, opens a new tab, goes to the website I specified, and I have a clickable annotation in my YouTube video. And that's how you add annotations to your YouTube videos.